Welcome to Urban Greenery. If you think you need a big backyard to grow fruit trees, think again. In today's video, I'm sharing 10 essential tips for growing fruit trees in small spaces. Whether you have a tiny balcony, a compact patio, or just a sunny corner, you can enjoy the fruits of your labor, literally. Tip number 1. Choose dwarf varieties. Dwarf fruit trees are specially bred to stay small while still producing full-sized fruit. They're perfect for small spaces and can even be grown in containers. Look for dwarf varieties of your favorite fruits like apples, lemons, and cherries. Tip number 2. Use containers wisely. Growing fruit trees in containers gives you the flexibility to move them around and optimize sunlight. Choose large, sturdy pots with good drainage and fill them with high-quality potting mix. Remember, the bigger the container, the better for root growth. Tip number 3. Optimize sunlight. Fruit trees need plenty of sunlight to thrive, ideally 6 to 8 hours a day. Place your containers in the sunniest spot you have, whether it's a balcony, patio, or windowsill. If natural light is limited, consider using grow lights to supplement. Tip number 4. Prune regularly. Pruning is essential for keeping your fruit trees healthy and manageable in small spaces. Regularly trim back any dead or overcrowded branches to encourage airflow and sunlight penetration. This not only helps the tree stay compact but also boosts fruit production. Tip number 5. Water consistently. Consistent watering is key to healthy fruit trees. In small spaces, containers can dry out quickly, so check the soil moisture regularly. Water deeply, but be careful not to overwater. Fruit trees prefer well-drained soil. Tip number 6. Fertilize appropriately. Fruit trees in containers need extra nutrients to thrive. Use a balanced, slow-release fertilizer or organic compost during the growing season to ensure your trees get the nutrients they need for healthy growth and fruiting. Tip number 7. Choose the right location. Besides sunlight, consider factors like wind and accessibility. Place your fruit trees in a sheltered spot to protect them from strong winds, which can stress the plants and reduce fruit yield. Make sure you have easy access for watering and harvesting too. Tip number 8. Train your trees. In small spaces, training your fruit trees can make a big difference. Consider using trellises or espaliers to guide the growth of your trees along a wall or fence. This technique not only saves space but also adds a beautiful, structured element to your garden. Tip number 9. Protect from pests. Even in small urban spaces, pests can be a problem. Regularly check your fruit trees for signs of insects or disease. Use natural pest control methods like neem oil, insecticidal soap, or netting to protect your fruit without harming the environment. Tip number 10. Be patient and persistent. Growing fruit trees takes time, especially in small spaces. It may take a couple of years for your trees to start bearing fruit, but don't get discouraged. With consistent care and attention, your small space will soon be bursting with fresh, homegrown fruit. With these 10 tips, you're well on your way to growing fruit trees in even the smallest of spaces. Remember, urban gardening is all about creativity and making the most of what you have. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to Urban Greenery for more gardening tips and tricks. Happy gardening! Thanks for watching Urban Greenery, where we bring the garden to you no matter where you live. See you in the next video.